Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So I'm down in the valley today, going to start on the next project, and that's this area right up here. This is basically the north end of the valley project, and this is my goal for the month of October. So we're looking southwest over here toward the area that I just completed over the last month of September. We did this area here and then that entire hillside over there. Now we're going to start here, and we're going to do a walk around so you can see what this area looks like from all around the outside of it, and then we'll take some more video as we progress, and of course at the very end we'll take a video when we're finished. So this is, bear with me as we walk around. I'm going to try to keep the camera somewhat steady, but I've got to walk across a log. That one right there. So this is the area I'm going to start with. It's this area right here. And it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Lots of sapling trees in there. They should all be able to come down with the using just the loppers. We've got one big dead tree right there. You can see him, he's kind of hidden behind this other one right here. That one there. I'll probably leave him, at least initially, but he'll have to come down at some point. But I'm just going to focus on this area today. Crossing the log. Sorry for the camera angle. I'm really not looking at the camera. I'm more focused on where I'm placing my feet so I don't fall in the creek. Almost to the end. All right. Safe and secure on the other end. All right, so this is looking back this way. Lots of maple. Looks like there's a little ash right there. And it's mostly maples in this area. And then over here, this is the area that I left untouched when clearing this area down here. Basically what I'm going to do, it goes from the wash over there, over this slight mound here, down to this wash over here. And then up this hill, and this is the north end of the clearing that I've done in the month of September. Again, I apologize for what you may be seeing or may not be seeing. I'm trying to watch where I'm walking and take video at the same time. Looking back over here, it's going to be a really pretty area once it's all done. Just a little, all this scrubby stuff, you know. It's just, and there aren't that many big trees, but some of these smaller maples will have to come out. There's a honeysuckle right here. Sorry about that, I just fell in a hole. Honeysuckle right there. A honeysuckle over there. And here's a maple tree that I chopped and dropped about a month and a half or so ago. That'll be part of the cleanup too. Okay, we're almost to the crest of the hill. I'm going to take a look back. Right there beyond that beech tree, right there in the center. Just to the left of it, you can see two flags. That's a center of H. So basically, this is the end of this area. And then we're going to start up the hill. And again, taking out the scrubby stuff, clearing up this maple here that was chopped, and dropped. I'm going to walk around here because there was a spider web. No sense of making his day bad. Alright. We're going to stop here for a moment. You can see down into the wash there. You got this patch of sunlight right here, but down below is the wash, and then the small hillside over there that leads to the other wash where we started. We're going to head up this way toward the center of Sector B. Got a big red oak right there. There's a decent size white oak. There's another good sized white oak. Maple that, excuse me, got a bug fly my eye. Small maple will need to come down. And lots of sapling trees all through here. There's a honeysuckle. Need to take him out. Just kind of have to fight my way through this stuff. There's a big red oak right there. He is a big boy. He's at least 3 feet in diameter, probably closer to 3.5 to 4 maybe. He's a big tree. He's been there a long time. Here's a big one that met its demise quite some time ago. Another big red oak there. Okay, and we are heading up. This area here, it starts to clear out a little bit. It's very, very low growing stuff. Honeysuckle, seedling trees. There's a few things of bigger things of honeysuckle over there. But these small trees, quite a few of these are already dead, so they'll be easy to bring down. So there's our second wash right there. And then straight up through here, there's the center of B. I'll probably come up here to this red oak. This will probably be my western edge of this. And then here's the center of B right there. And if you're confused by me saying there's H and there's B, what I did was before I started working out here on the farm, I went through, I divided the farm into 25 sections. We have about 25 acres. So I divided it into 25 sections of about an acre each. It varies, of course. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but they're about an acre each. And then I placed a flag at the center of each of those sections, and I lettered them A through Y. And then I put a 26th flag down, kind of at the geographic center of the farm, and that was Z. So they run west to east and from north to south. So that is B over there, and A is over there. So we're looking at the northwest corner of the farm. The road is right there. So A is way over there, there's B, and then C is down over this next hill. So just to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. This area here has very little in the way of big stuff, so this shouldn't be too terribly bad. I've already started clearing some of this area. This is part of the northwest pasture that I cleaned out back in January, February, and March of this year. So it gives you kind of an idea of what's already been done. And then this area down here, again, just lots of little stuff, pile of stuff that I cleaned up. Big white oak right there. Small maples. And here's a little secondary wash down here. Can't really, you haven't seen it before from the other angles because it connects with the main wash up above, and it's a much smaller, shorter one. But it's deep though. I apologize for looking into the sun. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, so got a good strong southern sun at the moment. Alright, we got big red white oak here. Alright, now we're going to have to cross the wash. So this should be interesting. Yeah, I think this is probably the best place. So if we have a major wipeout, you'll be the first to know. Yeah, looking back, there's lots of honeysuckle and stuff. And right down in there is where we started this video. So be back there in just a couple more minutes, providing nothing major occurs. Let's see if this holds me. Whoa! It did not. Alright, we're good. I dropped about a foot. No big deal. Alright, just bear with me as I pull myself out of the wash. Here we go. That's where I was. Alright, no big deal. Okay, we're moving right along. Let's see. Up there is the house in the center of Sector C's. Right there below that big pile of, you get that pile of brush, and then there's a pile of garbage up there, wood and stuff. That's where C is. Alright. And we're going to walk down this way. This is the area that I've filled in. This is back in like August, I think, or maybe even July. It's hard to recall. So many things happen. These projects I work on, and it's hard to remember what was done when. That's why I take all these videos, so that way I know. And you'll notice at the beginning of my videos, I always have the date of when the video was taken. It always starts with the year, then the month, then the day. So much easier for documentation, in my opinion. Yeah, looking up here, you can see nice hole in the canopy. All right, and I mentioned that other little wash before. It comes in right there underneath this fallen log, and then continues down here. And then where this log is, and there's kind of a little flat spot just this side of it. The reason that's flat right there is about 45-50 years ago, my brother built a wall here. He had always built bridges across in this area, so that we could get across more easily. And they would always, after a couple years, they would break, and they're made of wood, and they would fall, and he was always having to do repairs. So he just got the brilliant idea of building the thing out of rock. So he did, and all these years later, it's still there. The top of it has washed away a little bit, but for the most part, it is still holding up. So I'd say he did a pretty good job, considering it's just a a dry stack wall and all the water it's put up with over all these years. All right, we're almost back to the beginning. All right, and this is the area where I will start today, and we'll get this all cleaned up. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what the next project will be, and this is what I'll be doing in the month of October. We'll see how far we get. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.